Alright, so today it's another what if, and right now I'm uploading another one right now as we speak. I'm uploading the Bardock and Gine one. So this is like, what day is it? It's like June 6th. Yeah, it's June 6th. What?
Did you find out what was the name?
Of the what if?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wait, what was the name?
What if Bardock and Gine survived and Broly landed with Goku?
Oh yeah.
Alright, so, yeah. Today's what if is an original idea that I had because I feel like I wanted to make a what if today, and I had an idea and Diego agreed to it. So today's what if is what if Yahiko and Naruto were brothers, and Yahiko's the other brother. If you don't know who Yahiko is, you haven't watched Shippuden or you just haven't paid attention. Yahiko is this orange. Alright.
Yahiko is basically like Nagato's best friend, and he got killed by Hanzo when
Well, he killed
Nagato was
himself.
forced to kill him. Yeah, basically he killed himself. Nagato was basically forced to kill him, and he didn't want to do it. He just ran into a corner.
And he's pain, but
and he's like the body of pain. He's the body of pain.
Yeah, but he's like, it's his corpses. It's kind of dark. But yeah.
And in this one, not Yahiko's gonna survive. It's gonna be Nagato that died.
Why would you spoil it, Diego? Okay. So.
It doesn't really matter.
Okay, whatever. Just don't say anything else. So to start the parents and stuff, it's kind of. I don't think we know. We don't. We all we know about Yahiko's parents is that they were dead and stuff. But so we're gonna keep Nagato's parents. I mean, not one. Naruto's parents, and instead, yeah. And Kushina could have like a slightly orangish hair, so Yahiko will catch on Kushina's hair. So, but yeah, Naruto is like a mirror image of Minato. But so the Nine Tails attack is happening right now, and the Masked Man, uh, released Kurama and is controlling him with the Sharingan, and basically, now, Yahiko right now, he is about 7 years old, or he can be, yeah, he's like 8 or 7, and he's off in the, like, not in the village, he's not doing a mission, but like he's off getting some food in a town for trading by the sea, and the Nine Tails attack's happening, and he doesn't know anything about it, and he was regretful that he wasn't there because he's gonna miss his baby brother being born. But yeah, so that's gonna happen, and Kushina already gets extracted from the Nine Tails, and Minato, he is fighting the Nine Tails and Obito, and he went against Obito, and he shows the Nine Tailed Fox inside of Naruto. He seals the whole Nine Tailed Fox instead of just half of it. Sorry, my freaking fan just went Ultra Instinct. But yeah. Huh?
When do you want me to take over?
You can take over now. My fan's going really fast. I'm gonna turn it on.
Alright, so where did
Naruto is being born. They sealed the whole nine-tailed fox inside of him.
So after that, so wait, did Minato seal it in him or
Naruto sealed it in him, and Yahiko's not there. He's at a trading place by the sea.
Minato?
Sealing it. Minato is sealing it inside of Kurama. Sealing Kurama inside of Naruto.
After that happens, Yahiko comes back to the village, and he got the news and stuff. So he basically took Naruto and wait, should he leave the village? uh,
Oh, I
left
can't
the
keep
village.
running back to my chair to turn off the fan. What?
Does Yahiko leave the village?
Yahiko is at a trading place to get food.
I know, but he came back to the village.
He's on his way to the village
Yeah.
to get Naruto, yeah.
So yeah. So he just got back.
Yeah, and he doesn't know what's going on.
Basically, the third Hokage, the third Hokage tells Yahiko the news about like the fourth Hokage and how the fourth Hokage sealed the nine tails in Naruto. So after that happens, no, Yahiko was like pissed because like, wow, he said, why would you steal the nine tails and your younger brother? So basically, he got mad and left the village, and uh, Conan is with them. So yeah, we're gonna time skip to when
I'm
so
back.
Yahiko basically built a house with his Rinnegan, and it's like a house
Renegon.
in the woods, and Conan is living with them.
How does he
So
have Renegon? How does he have Renegon?
I thought
Nagato
that
didn't die yet.
I screw all that. He just built a little hut then, and yeah. So Conan's living there, and one day when Naruto's playing in the woods, he wanders too far, and he meets Haku. Now Haku's clan still didn't die, cause like I think that was when she was like when uh when it was like 4, 5 years old. So yeah, that didn't happen yet. So she's still in the clan, and uh Haku's a she. So yeah, they met, they just played around, and Haku had to go back because like clan stuff.
Yeah,
And
Haku's a
yeah,
girl.
so Naruto basically just went back to the cabin. Wait, yeah, Naruto basically just went back to the cabin by retracing steps. So yeah, uh, it was basically like 8 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So basically, Conan was just done making dinner and stuff. So they just eat. And yeah, so we're gonna skip to when Haku's clan was like basically killed, you could say. So I don't really remember it, but yeah, Haku's clan died, I think, by her father. But yeah, so she basically kills him, and yeah, so he she goes to the woods to meet up with Naruto, basically like all crying and stuff, and Naruto was like, "What happened, Haku?" And Haku was like, my clan was just massacred. Basically, Uchiha thing. So yeah, and Naruto was really confused. He was like, "What do you mean?" And then Haku was like, "Oh, my father like basically murdered all of our clansmen," and yeah, so Naruto was basically like shocked and was like, "You could come over to my house and you could stay there," and Haku has a crush on Naruto, and Naruto is so yeah, uh, they basically just go back to the hut, and Yahiko was like, Naruto, who's your friend? Uh, Naruto was like, Oni-chan, this is Haku. Her clan got massacred, and she doesn't have anyone to she doesn't have any family or anywhere to stay, and Yahiko's like, whoa, back up right there. Her whole clan got massacred. Yes, basically, her father killed all of them, and she was the only one that survived. And Yahiko was like, what clan were you from? And Haku was like, I'm from the Yuki clan. It's basically that. If you didn't know, that was the clan's the name. And Yahiko was surprised because like that's the Ice Kikugen Kai release. And yeah, uh, so Yahiko was like, you can sleep in Naruto's room on the floor, or Naruto could just sleep on the floor. So yeah, Naruto basically will sleep on the floor and stuff. The next day they wake up and they're going to train. Tristan, you wanna go?
Um, yeah. So Naruto's training, throwing his shurikens with Haku, and Yahiko's in the backyard. He walks up to Naruto and says that he'd be gone for about a week or two, and that he has to hold down the hut. And Haku can stay as long as she wants. She can live there if she really wants to. And but she said that, but Yahiko made good friends with Kakashi, and Kakashi would like babysit Naruto. Um, but like yeah, cause Naruto's now 4, 5. So yeah. And Naruto enrolls into the academy. Konan and Yahiko leave. Naruto is not that worried because Kakashi's here. And Naruto actually grew up knowing Kakashi because he was actually there when Minato and Kushina died. But yeah, so he knows Kakashi. And they go to the Hidden Rain village, and basically they receive a tip or something holding Nagato hostage, and it's Hanzo. And they found out that like Yahiko is making an organization about like peace and stuff to end war. And yeah, so basically Hanzo makes a deal with Yahiko if like they disassemble all their peace arrangements or whatever you want to call them, that he won't kill Nagato. But of course Yahiko agrees to this, but he explains that it'll take like almost about like 5 years to disassemble all their organizations. So yeah, so 5 years, Naruto will be 11 years old, and he doesn't know why Yahiko is gone for so long. Kakashi doesn't know either, but Yahiko updated Kakashi. He gave him a letter, and Kakashi realizes that what happened and wants to tell the Anbu and the Hokage, but decides not to. And Yahiko wants Kakashi to put Naruto and Haku on his team, and Kakashi shows this letter to Hiruzen, and Hiruzen will agree for that. And Naruto is a really good student. His chakra nature is wind, but yeah, he can use I think it was called Gale Palm, right, Diego? Wind Gale Palm or something. I don't know, but he can control the wind and stuff and use it
Wait,
to his. It's like one style Gale Palm
um,
or something, right?
oh, one style gale palm is basically when you
Yeah,
shoot
yeah. I
a
just need the
gust
name. Is
of
it
wind
called
at
that?
it.
It's called that, right?
Yeah, it's basically when you shoot a gust of wind at your palm.
Yeah. So Naruto's chakra nature is that, and he does the Gale Palm. And Kakashi, well, Team Seven is basically consists of Sasuke, Haku, and Sasuke, and there's like an additional team. Like there's not only a number of teams. Like there's only like 10 teams, I think. So there's actually more than 10 teams. So there's like 11 if there's 10. So it'd be Sakura, Sai, and another person. And Sai is good in this. Like he's just a regular kid. He doesn't work for Donzo or anything. He's just a regular kid that is like a prodigy. But yeah. But he just wastes his time. But not like a drag type. But yeah, 5 years later, this is what's happening right now. So Yahiko disassembled all the pieces of the organization, and they meet up with Hanzo. Yahiko yells, "Let Nagato go," and Hanzo says, alright, let him go. And then he unchains Nagato, grabs him by the neck, and slices his neck. And yeah, I know it's a little brutal, but yeah, that's what happens. And Yahiko, he doesn't even know what to say. He's just screaming and yelling and crying. And Konan is just like crying a lot because Nagato just died, and Hanzo said thanks for your cooperation and just runs away. So they eventually go to Nagato's body, and yeah, they see it, and they they want to hide his body, but Yahiko decides to take Nagato's eyes for himself, not in like a selfish way, but to honor Nagito, and he does update Kakashi about this, and says that he'll be gone for a while more, and he does try and create what is known as the Akatsuki, but that'll be in like about 3 more years.
That's what.
What?
Uh, so basically, where they bury
The same
Nagito is
place
the
they
same.
bury
Yeah, it's the same place that they buried him in the original
where
canon.
Toby tried to get his eyes,
Yeah. So yeah.
and only they can get inside of there. But yeah, they do eventually meet Jiraiya before that. This is all happening, and they do train again with Jiraiya, and Jiraiya goes and sees Naruto as he is his godfather, and he does teach Naruto the Rasengan at the age of 11, and he does know the Rasengan, and he mixes his Rasengan with the Gale Palm, so he is able to throw his Rasengan, kind of like Boruto. But yeah, it's like a Rasen Shuriken, but not as powerful. It's just a Rasengan, but you can throw it. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. And he does like do a summoning jutsu, and Yahiko visits Naruto one last time and says this is like tells Naruto about everything that happens, and that he'll be gone for an extra 2 years until Naruto's grown up to be 15 years old. But yeah, Haku and Naruto, yeah, that all happens. And Sasuke's on the team. And Sasuke does still go down his path of revenge and stuff. Oh, can you continue from here, Diego? Diego,
Wait, what?
can you continue from here?
Yeah.
I'll be right
So
back.
wait,
They're
wait.
going
Where did
to
you
the
go?
Land of the Waves arc, Zabuza.
Oh. Oh yeah. So
I'll be right
wait,
back.
not who's in the team of Naruto?
Haku,
I didn't.
Sasuke, and Naruto, and
Okay.
Kakashi. I'll be
Okay.
done.
So Haku. I said Haku. Zabuza. Oh. Okay. So when they're walking there, the demon brothers still attack, and they basically just get beat up by Naruto and Sasuke. But Haku basically paralyzed them in the neck, and Kakashi basically interrogated them with his Sharingan, and they told them about Haku, and oh my god, I keep messing up Haku with Zabuza. So they basically tell them about Zabuza and this mysterious girl, boy, and it's basically gonna be Haku's brother. So Haku's brother secretly survived. So yeah, and it's basically what happened to Haku, but in a yeah, basically what happened to Haku, but not Haku. So yeah, so they know like about Haku's brother and stuff. So and the demon's brother don't know about like the ice release and stuff. So yeah, so they're basically walking and mist appear. So basically, they know that it's Zabuza, and a sword goes flying past Naruto's head, and basically he just dodges it, and Zabuza lands on top of it, and Zabuza is basically like, "Oi, give me the bridge builder, Tazuna," and Kakashi was like, "No," and then Kakashi got into a fighting stance and told Naruto, Sasuke, and Haku to protect Tazuna. So, and Haku basically makes a huge barrier around them. And Zabuza was surprised because he thought that Haku's brother was the only one that could use ice release because he basically knew that they were dead. But he didn't know that one of them survived, which is Haku. So basically, Zabuza's surprised, but he doesn't think none of it, like nothing of it. He just thinks, oh, might be just some some person that went rogue, and they just um had had a kid with another person. So yeah, and um, so the fight with Zabuza basically goes the same. So Kakashi still gets trapped in the water prison jutsu. So the plane is gonna actually be different. Haku is gonna end up freezing where Zabuza are, where Zabuza and Kakashi is, and basically froze the water around Kakashi so he could basically breathe. And Naruto and Sasuke does the shuriken thing, and it basically works. And before that, Naruto basically through wait, yeah. So he just threw kunais and Kakashi got out. So yeah, Kakashi was about to kill Zabuza, and Senbon's came and hit Zabuza all in the neck. So basically what Haku did, and uh, so I'm so that's fine.
I'm
This
back.
is like okay. So I'm basically where uh Haku's brother basically threw Senbon's at threw Senbon's at Zabuza. So basically they know that that's not like uh just yeah, they basically know that it's not a Mishinobi, and they basically go and uh
Want me to
so
speak?
what?
Want me to speak?
No, it's fine. So basically, they go and they basically Haku fights I didn't come up with a name for him, so should we make
Hmm.
one up?
Akira.
Alright, so Haku basically goes and starts fighting Kira, and so Akira starts using ice release, and uh Haku's like, what? I thought father killed the whole clan, and the brother was basically surprised. Well, what do you mean, father? Uh, like, uh, aren't you an outsider from somewhere else? And was like, no, I'm part of the main head of the clan. And basically, they're just like surprised. So basically, it was like, I don't want to say it, but yeah. And then Haku was like, brother, and then Akira was like, sister. It's so cringe. I don't like saying. So yeah, they basically just say that, and they basically don't want to fight anymore. And Kira was like, "I don't want to fight you, but if it's for Zabuza-san, I will." And Haku was like, "You work with him," and uh, Kira was like, "Yeah." And Tristan, if you want, you can take over now.
Oh, what'd you say? What did you just say?
Uh, So basically, Kira was basically like, I don't want to fight you, but I will if I have to, if it's for Zabu's son's safety. And Haku just said, so you're working with him, and yeah, you could just take off from there.
Alright, immediately Akira looks at Naruto on the ground, like he's like really like tired out from fighting, and he tries to throw a attack, but then Haku deflects the attack, and Haku's like mad now that he's going after Naruto, so she says the same thing, that I'll kill you if I have to, and yeah, so they eventually start going all out, and they're evenly matched, like really evenly matched. And Haku can sense that Naruto's chakra is running lower and lower and lower. So, and Akira can sense that too. So he tries to kill off Naruto, knowing that he can be a threat later on. And but Naruto throws a vanishing Rasengan, like Boruto's, and it really it's a Rasengan, so it really injures Akira. So he is knocked out from the attack, and Haku did train in some healing because let's say Conan knew some healing, and Jiraiya knew a little bit of healing too. So while Jiraiya was teaching Naruto, yeah. So she heals Naruto, and but so they find a small little cabin, and um Naruto's on the bed, and Kakashi's there also, and Sasuke is also on a different bed inside the cabin because he was injured, and his eyes are strained from using the Sharingan, the one Tomoe Sharingan. But yeah, so Kakashi did ask Haku if it would be okay if Akira died and if he killed him, and she said she didn't really care. He wasn't a brother to her or any sort of type, so she wouldn't grow a bond with him or anything. And Kakashi does come back and tells her that he killed him, and she doesn't really care, and she actually doesn't care. She doesn't feel any regret. And Zabuza is also down, and they ask her, I forgot his name, but the bridge builder, and he names the bridge the Great Naruto Bridge, and yeah, they come back to Hiruzen telling him the news, and Hiruzen is actually happy, and like happy that they survived because he wasn't expecting it to be a S rank mission because they went against one of the seven swordsmen of the mist. But yeah, until the tuning exams will come, and Diego, I know you like the tuning exam, so you want to do it?
Yeah, so Naruto has in the anime, so it's basically like 105, 110. So yeah, that's pretty good, right? 105, 110.
It's amazing. 105 is really good.
Okay, so
It's
we're just
like
gonna say 105.
almost, let's say 185.
One. Okay then. The new Einstein disappeared. So basically,
Not 185, 125. I didn't mean to say 85.
yeah, okay,
But
125.
Shikamaru is super smarter than Naruto and a better strategist. A
Yeah.
strategist.
Naruto just basically flies by the written exam. Haku basically uses a mirror under her to basically just look at someone else's paper. Sasuke uses his Sharingan. Just copies the someone else's handwrite like or their writing. So yeah. Uh, so basically, Anko comes in, just smashes the rock through the window, and basically was like, "Go to the forest and death, you maggots!" And basically, like, freaking Joe Sargent, Joe Sargent. So yeah, and they basically everyone's finished. And wait, what's his name? The torture guy. EBK, I think. Yeah, EBK was basically like, if any of you guys would like to quit, now is your chance. Because there's a risk that you guys will die in the forest to death. And basically, just a bunch of people quitted. And yeah, so they basically just go to the, wait, what's the name? Yeah, forest to death gates. And Uncle's just explaining things, and Naruto's not paying attention, and Uncle basically threw a kunai at him. Haku got pissed, threw an ice back at her, while still knocking the kunai off course, and uh uh Uncle basically just moved and deflected the ice thing. So yeah, um. Uncle basically teleports behind Naruto and was like, uh, you seem pretty powerful. And yeah, so Haku was like, don't do that again. And yeah, so basically Uncle Uncle is like at the gates and she opens it. So it was like, oh, never mind. She basically explains the heaven and earth scroll and how you have to find the heaven and earth to finish the challenge, and like how there's huge creatures in the forest of death. So they basically just go in the forest to death, and they just scatter. So, oh my, yeah. Okay, so they basically just scattered, and so wait, yeah, they basically scatter, and Uh, wait, who was the people that was fighting where Ino and Ino and her team was like hiding behind a bush?
What?
Alright, so oh no, that's later on. Okay, so that's after the thing with Orochimaru. Okay, never mind. So basically, they just start so basically they start looking for scrolls, and they basically come up on this Miss Shinobi with pale skin and like a hat on, and she basically has a long tongue, Orochimaru, if you didn't know. So basically, that's just Orochimaru being his pedal self, and basically was like Sasuke, and oh god
Sasuke.
no, Sasuke, and basically it was like, how do you know my name? Sasuke, how do you know my name? And Orochimaru was like, well, since you're the last Uchiha in the village, everyone knows your name. And basically, uh, uh, like, well, Sasuke was like, you're not part of this village. You're from the mist. And Orochimaru was like, I have my ways. And basically, Orochimaru extends his neck out to try to bite
Wait, should we say
Sasuke.
Naruto goes in front of Sasuke and Orochimaru bites Naruto?
Yeah, okay. And basically, Sasuke, Naruto basically goes in front of Sasuke to prevent Orochimaru from biting him, and Orochimaru's like, "Curse you, you damn brat!" And Orochimaru basically was like, I need time to replenish my chakra. That took a
But
lot
he
out of
said
me."
that, but pretend he doesn't know that Naruto's a Jinchuriki, but he said that he could be promising it as a backup, as another backup, as a second backup if he didn't get Sasuke's body.
Okay, so
Kimimaro.
basically was like, damn it, that took a lot out of me to put the heavens concealed curse mark on you. And basically, I have to, and he said, I have to retreat. And basically, he just retreats. And yeah, so basically, they go on to find Kabuto, get 2 scrolls, and end up making it. And you want to go to the semifinals?
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
not really good at remembering the teams, but yeah. So Ino is going to fight Haku, and Sakura is going to fight Fodder. Sai is going to fight Fodder. Naruto is the one that got bit by the curse mark, but Kurama, he actually befriended Kurama, not entirely, but to the point like where they talk occasionally, but they are Kurama does actually like his Jinchuriki, his Naruto, and they're actually good friends. So it's probably Kurama's probably like the only good friend that Naruto had, other than Kakashi, because Yahiko was his brother. And Sasuke is kind of a rival, but he doesn't show friendship. And Naruto does notice this, but he doesn't crave Sasuke's friendship as much as he wants to see Yahiko back again. But yeah, so she's not like hurt by the curse mark. He can actually control it, not entirely, but somewhat. So um Naruto goes against Sasuke, and I mean no, Gaara. He goes against Gaara, and no, Naruto's gonna go against Rock Lee. Gaara's gonna go against Fodder. Sasuke's gonna go against Kiba, and yeah, someone's gonna go against Neji. Sakura can go against Neji, and Sai can go against Neji, and Sakura can just go be with Fodder. And basically, Gaara wins his fight against Rock Lee. I said, yeah. Um, But I don't even know what I said anymore. I forgot because I'm not good at this part, but of the story, the semifinals. But yeah, Naruto wins, Sasuke wins, Gaara wins, Haku wins, and Shikamaru wins, and they advance to the finals. Do you want to do the finals, or you want me to do the finals?
So wait, tell me the matchups.
Matchups is Naruto versus Sasuke, Gaara versus Neji, and Shikamaru versus Haku.
Okay, we're gonna do Shikamaru versus Haku. Uh, um, so it's basically uh, or I said already. Haku has a better chance. Oh my god, I can't talk. Shikamaru has a better chance of winning because Haku's ice makes shadows, and yeah, so basically Haku makes ice sun bonds and throws it at Shikamaru, and Shikamaru barely dodges them, and Shikamaru is really surprised, and because he doesn't know that Haku has the ice release, so yeah, he was like, "That's dangerous. I gotta be careful with that." And yeah, but he can't. No, he actually. Yeah. Oh no, he can't do his plan that he did with Tawari. Yeah. So Haku basically, like does the Todoroki thing, slides on the ice and goes up to Shikamaru, and Shikamaru is not a close range fighter, so uh, he gets really overwhelmed, and Haku was able to take the win. And the next fight is Gaara versus Neji. You said
Yeah, but Gaara doesn't find out that Naruto versus Sasuke is happening, so at the end of the fight, Gaara's gonna get mad and try and kill Naruto and Sasuke.
okay. So okay, so basically Neji is gonna get whooped, absolutely whooped. I'm sorry, you Neji fans out there, but Neji's getting whooped by Gaara, and you can't say nothing. So, Neji is basically gonna try and do like a palm rotation when the sand comes through him, comes at him, but Gaara basically like put sand underground, and basically there's like sand minerals underground, so basically just goes and sticks the basically sticks the sand through like Negi's like feet, and basically wait, Tristan,
What?
Gaara could have been one of the most overpowered characters.
How?
What if what if someone inhaled like what if you put sand in someone's body, blood bending, but sand bending?
Oh, that'd be wow. That you think of it, that'd be overpowered. That'd be
Blood
very
bending?
gory. That'd be very gory if you did.
Did you say yo? Did y'all even ever see what blood bending does? It basically blend
I know.
like bend your blood,
I've
and
seen
it makes you
Avatar,
do
Diego. I've seen Avatar.
what?
I've seen
No, I'm
Avatar.
not talking. I'm just like if the people never seen bloodbending,
Oh,
like the people to watch. So bloodbending is basically when you like they can bend your blood. It's basically what it
and they
implies,
can move your body.
and it can make you
They
like
could stop your
fly.
blood flow and stuff.
Yeah. So bloodbending is like one of the most powerful thing
Alright, we're
in
getting off track.
the
We're getting off
Avatar
track.
world. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Bogart doesn't have that because like that's too overpowered. So yeah, so he basically just attacks Neji with a sand, basically does a sand coffin. Neji gets his feet broken instead of Lee. So they're basically gonna have to go find Tsunade because of Neji. Neji's gonna be really pissed. He's like, it was my destiny to win the Chunin exam. Naruto is basically like pissed. Goes, it wasn't your destiny to do anything. Destiny does not exist. And yeah, so and he was like, it wasn't my destiny to be the Jinjiki's home. to be the Jinchurikis of the Nine Tails. But I was at the wrong place at the wrong time when I was a child, and the damn four Tokage sued inside me. And he basically got an angry expression. And now we go into Sasuke versus Naruto. So
Sasuke knows the
when Gar
Chidori.
what?
Sasuke learns the Chidori from Kakashi.
Okay. So basically, uh, the announcer calls Sasuke versus Naruto, and Gara is like really pissed because like I wanted to fight Naruto. Mother told me to fight him, and basically, if you don't know, Mother to Gara is basically Shikaku, cause like he thinks that his mother put a curse on him, where when she dies, she basically, I think that's what it is. But Shikaku tricked him to think that he was his mother. So yeah, he said, "Mother told me to fight you. I need to fight you." And basically goes through his one tail like Shikaku form and starts running like, and Kabuto puts the feather falling illusion, and everyone fell asleep except for the Jonins, and yeah. So basically, the Jonins are fighting all the Mist Shinobi and all the Sand Shinobi. So Naruto sees this and Sasuke, so they basically, and Haku. Oh my god! So they basically just start chasing after Naruto. Gara. So when they get there, they first is Tamari. So Haku said, I'll take her on," and yeah. So and then so basically, Haku basically just throws Sunbond at Tamari, and then uses her ice to go behind her, hit her like in the back, and knock her out, like basically anime style, chop her in the back of the neck. She gets knocked out, and like she's gonna try and catch up to Naruto and Sasuke, and oh yeah, Kankuro. So Kankuro appears and try
Is
to like fight him.
Sasuke mollywops Conqueror, but right after the fight, Sasuke's curse mark pops. I mean, no, Sasuke doesn't have a curse mark, but
Yeah,
Sasuke's like a Conqueror poisons like Sasuke, but but like not. It's not like the poison like you think it would be. Conqueror doesn't want to kill Sasuke, but like he just wants.
basically just like
It's like
paralyzing
tranquilizer.
potion.
Yeah.
Paralyzing potion. So yeah, so Sasuke is basically paralyzed. Haku catches up to Sasuke, carries him until the po- poison wears off. So Naruto catches up to uh Gara. Wait, yeah, Gara. Wait, Susan, can you go on real quick? Cause
Yeah.
someone just said to me.
All right. So it's Naruto versus Gara, and Gara is in his final state and morphs into Shikaku. Well, not yet, but Naruto basically fighting Naruto, and Naruto uses Magma Shark Rasengan, and Gara goes flying in the air, like very very high in the air. But then as Naruto thinks that he won, um, he forms into Shikaku and goes down, and Naruto's about to get flattened by Shikaku, but he morphs into Kurama, like Kurama, life-size Kurama, and he can pick up Shikaku because Kurama is way bigger than Shikaku, and just like throws Shikaku over like a few miles away, and basically, Kurama is in Shikaku. Like the Naruto and Gaara in the same mindscape, and Shikaku and Kurama is there. And basically, Kurama's like, leave Gaara alone and stop tormenting him, or you will die and have to revive yourself, and you will be put in a different Jinchuriki. And then Shikaku doesn't want to go through all that process again because he's very lazy. So he says, "Oh, fine, I'll leave Gaara alone." And and he tells Kurama that boy reminds him of father, and basically Kurama's eyes like go wide open as he begins to notice this. He hasn't noticed this before, but yeah, and he's like Shikaku's right, and Naruto makes a best friend, which is Gaara, and Gaara makes a best friend, which is Naruto. But yeah, so they do become best friends and stuff. And Naruto is also friends with Shikamaru and Choji, and the whole village doesn't know that he's a Jinchuriki. But Yahiko knows, Kakashi knows, and Hiruzen knows. But Danzo never found out about this as Hiruzen kept the information for himself. But yeah, everything happens and stuff, and eventually, the Akatsuki is now assembled. I did not. That's corny. I did not even mean to do that. Like the Akatsuki is now assembled. I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, all the
I
members are.
see that. That.
I didn't mean to do that, but yeah. So yeah, it's all assembled, and Yahiko is Yahiko, just with Renegon eyes and stuff. And Naruto does learn Sage Mode at this age, and he goes up on the like with Jiraiya. Like nothing else happens in the story that is important. Sasuke stays in the village. Um, but yeah. So Sasuke, Naruto, Haku, Kakashi, and Jiraiya. Actually no, that's actually a really bad idea. Those are like one of the strongest shinobi in the village. So Naruto and Jiraiya, just them, go into uh go on like a journey and to get for training for 3 years, and it goes according well. It's not. It goes accordingly well, and Naruto is able to perfect Sage Mode, and yeah, that also happens. So they visit Gaara at the Sand Village. At nighttime, they have a place to stay, but Naruto is woken up by a very massive explosion. And by the way, this is after the 3 years, so they're on their way back to the Hidden Leaf Village. They hear a massive explosion, and it's in the Kazekage building, the Hokage tower, and it's like clay, some weird clay. Then they see a white dragon flying around the Kazekage building, and it's very strange. So Naruto forms a Resin Shuriken and it and it hits the C2 dragon. And yes, Naruto does know the Resin Shuriken. He learned it. He learned it. But yeah, he does that, and he actually is actually able to control the wind around him, and he's able to do a resemblance of Almighty Push or Universal Pull, but it's not that major. Like it doesn't work that well. And Jiraiya is reminded of not of Yahiko when he just tries to make a a wind barrier around him from the clay, and it does work. So Data's attention is on Naruto, and Gaara and Naruto are united again, and they fight Data. And Sasori is light work, and they defeat him. But um they have to draw Data away from the village as they know information about him from Itachi as a spy that Data can blow up into a very big nuclear as a C4 bomb, I think. So he can explode himself, and it's as big as the Hidden Leaf Village, and like way bigger than the Sand Village. But yeah, so they lead him away from the village. What?
52 minutes, bro.
52 minutes? Really?
Yeah.
Alright, this might have to be a double part like that Deku video we did because it is a school night. It's Sunday 9/13. But don't worry, we will definitely make what ifs in the summer, and we will not have any bedtime. But it will be ridiculous if we make what ifs at 1 o'clock. That is like too late for me. That's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. This is y'all. All you're gonna hear is, okay. So basically, yeah. No, you're not trying to hear that.
Yeah. All right. Where was I? Yeah. They lead the hero away from the village, and Deidara is like at the point where he has to blow up, and he does blow up, but Naruto and Gaara have very strong chakras, and so basically he blows up, and then um Naruto says Shinro Tensei, and then he actually manages to do a good almighty push, and he pushes him, and Gaara pulls him, not a universal bow, but with like sand, and he makes three massive pyramids to enclose Deidara, and the pyramids shrink and shrink and shrink until it makes a minor explosion, and by minor I mean like an explosion that can take out maybe a block, but they're in the middle, like a block. Like I'm talking about nowadays, like a neighborhood, a block, yeah, like a block around. But yeah, it can destroy that, and but they're in the desert, so it makes a pretty massive hole. But um, the guard does overcook it with sand and fills it with sand, and they do a good job. Naruto is a bit wounded, and Naruto did get to use Sage Mode, but it wasn't really practiced because they were lightweight when you use Sage Mode. And the Sasori is dead, but he does give them the tip. And Haku and Sasuke and Team Guy aren't there, and Kakashi isn't there either. But so Kakashi doesn't get to show off his Kamui. But yeah, so eventually they go, Yahiko and everyone learns this information about Deidara's defeat, and he learns about Naruto, and that they could have captured two Jinchuriki, but he, but Yahiko doesn't want to catch Naruto at all. He wants to avoid Naruto, for his plan, and maybe have, but extract trauma in a painless procedure. If he can make a jutsu or anything that can have that to happen, he will find out because he still cares a lot about Naruto. So yeah, and they are Haku, Sasuke, Naruto, Jiraiya, Kakashi, and Gaara received a tip from Sasori, and they do go to the bridge. Diego, you want to do it? Diego?
Uh, yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll be right back. My voice is like hurting so bad.
Shall we stop? Wait, Tristan, before you go. 25.
Ow, I just hit my hand. Yeah.
Okay, so we're at the bridge. Alright, so it doesn't go the same. Wait, it's wait
Naruto no Sage mode, and what's it called?
no, no,
Sasuke.
I heard that.
Oh, okay.
So I was asking if the wood guy, I forgot his name. Well, it was. Is he in the team?
Wood guy. Oh, Yamato? No.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So
Naruto does
wait,
have the
so how?
necklace, and Jiraiya is able to do the seal, and Haku, in the case Naruto goes berserk.
But how are they gonna pretend to be sorcery?
Impersonation jutsu. Not only Yamato has that.
Okay, so basically, Jiraiya does it. Yeah, Jiraiya does the transformation jutsu, and um, basically they go up to Kabuto, and they basically was just talking, but basically it goes the same as canon. So they go and they like so they basically just talk like canon, and Naruto like Kakashi, uh, freaking uh Kakashi, yeah, like Jiraiya gives the signal, and so basically Naruto and Sasuke Haku basically comes out, and Kabuto reveals like how they like he knew about like how Sasori died and how they would be doing this. So basically Orochimaru comes out like the snake he is, and basically was like, finally I have a second chance on getting my Sasuke. And Naruto gets really pissed. Basically, like what happens in canon, it basically just bum rushes. Uh, bum rushes. Wait, who was this? Oh yeah, Orochimaru basically just slashes at him, and basically like his protection face comes off. He goes start crying, and Naruto basically he's not giving Orochimaru a chance to get up, so basically just gets on top of Orochimaru and starts scratching at him until Kabuto had enough, and like basically just hit Naruto off, and Jiraiya was really concerned because uh if you remember what happened to Jiraiya, he basically got this huge scar. So yeah, they basically go and so Naruto basically gets up and Orochimaru gets up and they start fighting. And Naruto goes to do a Bizudama. If you don't know what that is, uh, then I don't know what to say. Basically, happened in the first episode. And if you don't know, I'll just tell you. So it was like what Kurama did when he got the big ball and he blocked and shot it out. And Minato basically just steered it away to somewhere else. So yeah, so Naruto basically does that, creates a huge boulder. Uh, Orochimaru basically like hit him with the sword, and Naruto gets flying back. And yeah, so Orochimaru and Kabuto retreat. So now it's time to get to Naruto getting back to normal. Okay, uh, so basically Naruto and yeah, so Naruto is basically still in the demon like form, you could say. So he's at the bridge right now, and they basically like no, I so instead of Sakura getting hit, Haku gets hit, and Jiraiya puts a tag on him, and he see Haku like hurt, and he feels really bad. So he basically runs up to Haku and was like, uh, uh, "I'm sorry, Haku. Yeah, I didn't mean to." And yeah, so Tristan, you wanna go? Cause
Where are you at?
someone texted. So basically, when they just sealed like the Ninetales thing away.
Oh, okay. So basically, they sealed the thingy away, and Naruto is fine, and Kaku is there, and she's glad, and they make their way back to the village, and basically Pain or Yahiko finds a way and reanimates a shinobi that actually knew a way to have a painless procedure for extracting the tailed beast. And Yahiko is very excited about this without um, showing it. But yeah, he doesn't want to. But he wants to save Naruto for last. And yeah. So basically, yeah, that all happens, and um, he goes. Hidan and Kakuzu get the two tails, and they kill her. They kill her and extract her thing, and yeah, and Deidara is dead, and Sorcery is also dead. So Toby is just there with no partner. But yeah. So Hidan is like terrorizing the village Two Tails was at, and Kakuzu thinks it's a waste of time, so they go to the Hidden Leaf Village. Alright, guys, I'm sorry. This is actually never mind. This is like an hour long, but yeah, I'm extremely tired. But we will continue this a day or two after this video, after we done editing this video. Make sure everything's smooth and nice for you. But hopefully Diego's audio is good. I hope you enjoyed the video. This video, I believe, is after another video. Hold on, guys. Sorry, I have to see this. Um, Dragon Ball Z 2, screen recording 4. Oh yeah, Seven Deadly Sins is right after the Dragon Ball Z 3 movie. You cannot see right now, but I'm uploading the video. You can't really see it. There's literally 8 minutes left until it's all done. Everything's good. But then I'll have to render after that, which I hate. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. This will be almost exactly like the Deku video, but it won't be a part 1 because after this next part we will be finishing the what if. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.